Morning YouTube, how y'all doing today? There's a company that deals with Amazon pretty much exclusively. Their company name is called Legendary or Laegendary, LAE, and they have a variety of rebranded RCs on the market. And Amazon, as of lately, has having some pretty good flash sales and lightning deals on a lot of them, including a pretty old one that I've had when I first started getting into the hobby about maybe 7 or 8 years ago. It was one of my first. It was a different variation of it. So I'm gonna start the unboxing of this particular one here. So, anyways, they call it the Onyx. This is actually a rebranded GP Toys. I believe it's TS 902 or something like that. Anyways, so they just kind of brought it to market with their own sort of spin on it. It's pretty much all the same. Just obviously they made it a little bit different. There's a lot of carryover. So I decided, and I saw it was, of course, running for a really good price. I think about maybe a month or so ago. I can't recall right now. Anyways, I grabbed it while I saw it, because as you all know, these don't really last long. So we have here, thank you for purchasing. Any information, to scan that kind of thing. So let's see here. Okay, we have the remote box. Let's see. Looks like it's a rebranded Hosim, obviously. Remote. All right. That's all that's in here. Okay, so basically, you guys have seen this remote before, but this one, of course, has their name brand on it. And we have steering trim, throttle trim, and on-off switch and bind buttons. So that's what it looks like over there. You got your double A's that go on the bottom. It feels good in the hand. It's a good size. It's got a nice foam grip. A little big for one-handed driving, but it's doable. It does the job, especially if you just leave it in stock brushed form. In this bag here, we have the plug that goes into the wall, of course, and USB on this side. We have a battery charger, USB, of course. It's the norm these days. Battery strap, okay, to strap in the two batteries. Here we have the battery cover, okay. You take that off if you're going to run two of them. And of course, to run two batteries, you need this little guy, which is basically a 2-in-1 adapter. Okay, so it comes with that as well. We have a secondary charging cable, and we have a T-hex wrench, this one here, and we got 2 extra body pins. Okay, that's for that. This one here brings back memories. I remember when, like I said, when I first got into the hobby, I had a variation of this one, including the monster truck. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it was a 2-wheel drive monster truck. But anyway, one thing I like about Laegendary, they include lipo bags with their RCs. Pretty much almost all their RCs, so it's a great safety feature. Because these days you just never know, right? I actually had an incident that happened to me about 3 weeks ago. I had something charging, of course, and then it was laying on a piece of cardboard, the wire that is, and somehow it caught fire. So the lipo itself didn't catch fire. The charging cord caught fire. So I don't know what to say. Like in all my years of doing this, I've never had that before. So you just got to be really careful with lipo. So ever since then, I've always done my charging in lipo batteries, but I've always done it. But now it's like even more so. It's that much more important. It's very important. Anyways, here is the Onyx 1/12 scale. It's got these very familiar tires on it. It's 2-wheel drive, as you can see. It's got oil-filled shocks. These are actually quite nice shocks. They are nice. I might change them out. I might leave them. I'm not sure. I mean, I may even sell this one. I'm not sure. But I bought it primarily because, it does bring back a lot of memories from when I first got into the hobby. and obviously it's long. I can't remember what happened to it. I think I threw a 3S in it, and I totally fried out the ESC. So that's probably why I don't have it anymore. It's all the things you learn as you get into the hobby more and more. Okay, so of course the body, here's the body here, 2 pins. It just pops open, and in it we have 2 lithium ion. Once upon a time they used to include lipos, but we have lithium ion 10C 2S packs, so we got 2 of them. So basically, yeah, you could just throw in a 2S lipo, a proper lipo, and you'll get a lot more punch than what these guys would put out. I mean, these ones are good just for starting off in the hobby, whatnot. But as you progress, as you guys know, you want more and more power, obviously. Not sure if this guy can handle 3S. I probably won't try that again. So, but yeah, but the battery tray itself, as you can see, it's quite large. Okay, you can definitely fit 1 and then put the cover on top that I showed you earlier, or you can put 2 and then you can use that big strap to kind of strap everything down to hold it in securely. You got a Dean's connector right over here. Okay, everything is sort of encased. The electronics are up front here, the ESC and the servo is underneath here, and of course the motor is here. There is some protection, more for dirt. Water would still get in here, so I wouldn't. I wouldn't submerge this, but you can, run it in a, small little puddles, whatnot. It should be fine because it's still, the motor's still encased in here, and the cooling is adequate from what I can see here. There is no that metal film that surrounds a lot of some of the ones that you can put in water is not here. So this one, I wouldn't recommend this one to go in water. Like I said, splashes is no problem. So I guess, yeah, they say 1/12 scale, but if you don't look at the tires, it kind of is closer to like a, yeah, I would say maybe like a 1/13 scale, if that even existed. It's I think a little small for a 1/12, a little bigger than a 1/14. So 1/13 I'd say by today's standards. And you got that simulated motor, which actually looks pretty good. They did a decent job in painting it, give it like that kind of Ferrari head look with the gold and the red. It's nice. It's not nice little touch. We got some lights up here, but they're just for decoration. You can put lights inside of it, but I'm thinking about taking this off because I think it looks better with this off, in my opinion, anyways. So I'll probably take these ones off, so it gives a more lower slung look to it without these on. And yeah, that's it. So that's the conclusion of the video unboxing of the Laegendary Onyx 1/12 scale. Well, I'll call it 1/13 scale. 2-wheel drive off-road buggy. So if you guys have any questions about this RC or any of the other ones in my fleet, please leave a comment below. I'll answer any questions that you guys may have. All right, have a good day. Ciao.